Hello, St. Andrews School students. Good morning to you all. Here is your GK teacher. Today we will study the exercise number 4, that is endangered and extinct mammals. So before we start the exercise, we will discuss what are endangered and extinct mammals. Extinct mammals means that there will be no more of these animals alive on earth. Animals considered endangered when there are very few of them are alive on earth. Now I am reading the description. There are a few mammals that have become endangered due to loss of habitat, indiscriminate hunting and poaching, and some have become extinct due to climate change and hunting. These are the factors, climate change and hunting, these are the factors that leads to endangered and extinct mammals. Given below are the pictures of some endangered and extinct mammals. Read the descriptions and write their names with the help of the clue box. At the bottom of the exercise, the clue box is given, so you can take help from this, the clue box. The first question is, it is a desert antelope found in Arabian Peninsula and Middle East. And the correct answer is oryx. एक्सटेंट को हम ऐसे बोल सकते हैं कि जो एनिमल्स हमारी अर्थ पे से विलुप्त होते चले जा रहे हैं उनको हम क्या बोलेंगे, इंडेंजर्ड और एक्सटेंट मैमल्स. सेकेंड इज, इट इज़ एन एशियाटिक वाइल्ड डॉग दैट स्विम्स well and is found mainly in India. And the correct answer is dhole. Question number 3. It is a bat found in Japan. It navigates using its vision and is known as fruit bat. Correct answer is Ryukyu flying fox. Question number 4. It was the only species of seal to get extinct due to human causes. Correct answer is Caribbean monk seal. Question number 5. It was the first known aquatic mammal species to become extinct since the extinction of the Japanese seal lion. Correct answer is Baiji. Question number 6. It was commonly called the Tasmanian tiger and was one of the only two marsupials to have a pouch in both the sexes, either the female or the male one. Both have pouches, and the correct answer is thylacine. So here we have completed exercise number 4. Now come to exercise number 5, that is forests. Forests are called the lungs of our planet as they are essential for life on earth. They provide habitat for plants and animals. We all know that trees gives us oxygen and we inhale oxygen while we exhale carbon dioxide. So this is a chain between us and the trees. So forests are called the lungs of our planet. Read the clues given below about different types of forest and solve the crossword. This exercise is given in your book in the form of crossword. So the questions are considered in two patterns, that is in the downward and in the across section. So in downwards, the first question is, these forests grow in a warm waters of tropical oceans. Sundari trees are found here. Correct answer is mangrove. Second question, these forests are also called rainforest and contain more than half of the world's plant and animal species. Correct answer is tropical. Next question. These forests are also known as snow forest. These forests mostly consist of pines, spruces and larches. These are the names, pines, etc. These are the names of the trees. Correct answer is boreal. Now we come to a cross section. Question number 4. These forests are also known as flooded forests. They generally occur along the rivers and around freshwater lakes. Correct answer is swamp. Question number 5. These forests are dominated by trees that lose their leaves each year. They are found in areas with warm summers and moist winters. Correct answer is temperate. Question number 6. These forests are found in the areas with less rainfall. The vegetation in these forests are thorny trees and bushes. Correct answer is thorn. In the form of quick quiz, a very interesting question is given here. I am reading. Which is the largest forest in the world? Correct answer is Amazon rainforests. So exercise number 5 is completed here. Now come to exercise number 6, that is marsupials. What are marsupials? Marsupials are those animals that carry the young one in their pouch. Marsupials, I am repeating again, marsupials are those animals that carry the young one in their pouch. For example, koala, kangaroo, etc. ऐसे जानवर जो अपने बच्चों को पाउच में लेकर इधर उधर घूमते हैं, ये अपने बच्चों को पाउच में रखते हैं. कुछ समय के लिए जो पाउच में रखते हैं अपने बच्चों को, उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? मार्सुपियल्स. Now I am reading the exercise. Marsupials are the animals whose babies are born in undeveloped state. Most of the marsupials have pouches attached to their bodies where they keep their babies till they are fully developed. समझ में आ रहा है बच्चों? बताया गया है कि वो अनडेवलप्ड स्टेट में जन्म लेते हैं और जब तक कि वो फुली डेवलप नहीं हो जाते हैं, जब तक मदर बेबी अपने पाउच में अपने बेबी को रखती है. Given below are the pictures of some marsupials. Identify and write their names with the help of the clue box. Then match them with their descriptions by writing the correct letters in the boxes. Here the description is given in the form of A, B, C, D, E, F. We will write the alphabet here and the name of the animal. So first one is kangaroo, and the description is A. It lives and travels in an organized group called mob. Second is koala. The description is B. It is one of the few mammals that have fingerprints. Koala have fingerprints. The main characteristic of koala is that koala is having fingerprints. Now the third one is bandicoot. The description of bandicoot is E. It is capable of gliding up to 50 meters. Now the fourth picture is numbat. The description is C. It is a pointed nosed marsupial. Next one is 5 number, that is sugar glider. And the description is on the F number. It has a grasping tail which is hairless around the tip. Sugar glider is hairless tail. Sixth one is ringtail possums. Ringtail possum. And the description is to be matched with the D. It is a pouchless marsupial. So here we have completed the exercise number 6. One very interesting file of fact is also given. So you can read the file of fact and gain some knowledge. So do your work very neatly till exercise number 6 and then send it to in the class group so that I can evaluate your work. Thank you.